fuck it. Fresh air anyway. We'll see what's going on inside. Yep. A light day's reading. I am looking through a couple different DXA scans, bone density scans, and I like the information that I'm seeing. Now realize I'm no fucking doctor, that's a fact, but from what I'm seeing, and I'll show you this a little bit more closely. From what I'm seeing, what we're doing is making sense. It's actually doing some... I'm helping myself. I'm going to show you these bone scans. Okay. There's one we have from, I think it's January 2014. And another, god damn it, president's calling me again, god damn it, always needs fucking advice, always wants advice. Sean, what should I do about this? Shut your fucking mouth and drop the phone, that's what you need to do about that. Anyway, one from January of 2014, and I think I have another one before that. I cannot find that one to save my life. I'd really love to see that. And the last one I did only a couple weeks ago, I guess it was February. February. No, it might have been March. Just last week. Or the week before. Like, no, I think it was February. Whatever. Of 2017. So we got like 3 years. Okay. In 3 years, when you're a quadriplegic, okay, is a fucking blink of an eye when it comes to losing bone density. Okay? I say blink of an eye because typically that's how quick your bone density turns to shit. Fucking instantly. Over fucking night. I don't know exactly what the percentage is of bone density lost a year or month or whatever it is. I'm going to show you what it is that I got. And so you don't have to just listen to me and believe what I'm saying. I have facts. True testament. Actual density scans. My density scans of over like 3 years. That prove that what I'm doing is helping my bone density. You know, the first thing you want to look at, obviously, the T and Z scores. T-score is what I'm going to concentrate on. Did this before, but it compares your results to a healthy young adult between the ages of 20 and 35. A Z-score, on the other hand, compares your results to a person that's the same gender and age of yourself. Very important scores. We're going to deal with the T-score on this one. In Flesh and Bones, we discussed the bone density. Normal bone density begins at 0 to -1. Anything below that to -2.5 is osteopenia, the beginning of osteoporosis. Below that, it doesn't get progressively better as it gets worse. Exhibit A, -1. It's 10% percentage of bone loss. -2, 2, 5, 3, so on and so forth. Doesn't get any better as it gets lower. Now I'm going to show you my T-scores. Okay, all the pertinent information up top. You notice patient MS, McCartney Sean, age 1962, 50 years old, weight, all the rest of that shit. Now, one of the best places to get true bone density readings is the femoral neck. And you're going to see as we zoom in on this, we'll get our readings. And as of January of 2014, the reading at the femoral neck of my leg, my T-score was negative 1.6. That can be seen on the scan right here. Now we're going to fast forward 3 years. Once again, another report. Check the name, check the date. Same guy. And again, the second one, here's our report. We're coming in, we're looking at our total. A negative 1.1 T-score. There it is on the chart. Numbers don't lie. And here you go. Side-by-side comparison. 2014 on the left, 2017 on the right. What we're doing is working. Save yourself. I like getting up in here every day. I do about an hour a day in this thing. First thing I like to do is just stretch back. I'm going to do a video on what it is I do with this thing and, you know, what's going on and all the rest of that shit, but that's not today. Oh man, this is stretching out the hip flexors. Wow. There are 3 very important factors when it comes to bone density. I don't know if I touched on this in the video I did, Flesh and Bones, but if I did, I'll fucking go over it again. Age is a huge factor in bone density. You know, that's just able-bodied, injured, to make any difference. Age. That's why you see more older people, the elderly, when they're dealing with osteoporosis. Okay. Diet plays a big factor in spine and bone density. Not spazzing yet. You know, but that's something that you're going to have to figure out. I went over that, but you have to figure out what the diet that works for you. Alright, and one of the other things is, what did you say, age, diet. You'll probably figure this next one out. Weight bearing on the legs, weight bearing on the body, okay, which is all based on activity. Activity means you're doing something. You got the ligaments that go from bone to bone, and your tendons that go from muscle to bone. And when you have the tendons going from muscle to bone, and you actually try to, lift something, you're putting stress. Yes, you're putting stress on the muscle, but you're putting stress on the bone. Okay? So in order for the bone to be able to accommodate what the muscle wants to do, which is all your skeleton, and whatever, the more stress you put on it, the harder it gets, the stronger it gets. The body is designed to work. The body is not designed to sit in this fucking chair. Alright? The body is designed to move. The body is designed to do stuff. The body is designed to walk and run. Climb and fucking crawl around and all the rest of that shit. And that's one of the things we're working on. But it's up to you, regardless of your age, Right? Can't help that. Oh, there's another one. Genetics is another one. You know, you look into that. But if you have a history of your parents and their parents and their parents' parents and all the rest of that tough guy shit, if they have decent bone density over the years and stuff like that, that typically will stick around. But it's not going to help you if you decide to not keep active. Now I realize there's a lot of guys out there, they just went back to work. They said, fuck all this, just going back to work. If you're good with losing bone density, okay, more power to you. I don't understand it. I fell out of this motherfucking chair last week. Slow motion. Like a dumbass. I went, I cathed, and when I cathed, I take my seatbelt off. Okay? And when I was, finishing up and everything else, Mary asked me a question. And I was like, all right, I'll be there in a second. Well, I washed my hands and all the rest of that shit. Came zipping out, didn't think twice about it. And I'm always playing with the dog. And there was this little stuffed critter that was over there somewhere. I reached down to pick it up, didn't have my seatbelt on, slowly fell out of my chair. Okay? I caught myself. I came down to my arms. I came down to my knees, which hit the floor. And then I rolled out, boom, came down on my left hip. I impacted my radius and ulnar, my wrists. Whew. Man, sometimes talking when I'm on this thing is fucked up. On my patellas, my kneecaps, which impacts the fibula, the tibia, and the femur. Places where you get fractures, and roll down onto my hip. A place that is a huge problem for quadriplegics. However, because I don't just sit around, I survived the fall. I can't say that for everyone. Find out what your bone density score is, your T-score, find out where you are, find out how you can figure out how to improve it, or how you can maintain it. Because if you don't maintain it, it will turn to shit along with you. Bye-bye.